And now the impact of the West Asia conflict is now showing up in hard numbers. The rupee has weakened against dollar. India's forex reserves, they have also fallen by billions. And the crude oil prices, as we've been telling you over the last 2.5 months, now they have surged past $100 a barrel mark. These are the warning signs that the government is watching very closely. And the reason why there is now a big push to save the fuel, cut the imports and conserve the foreign exchange. A big appeal that is coming from the Prime Minister right there. Let me take you through how this will be impacting the oil and the economy as far as India is concerned. Loss to the oil marketing companies in India. Daily, it is coming down between 1,600 to 1,700 crore rupees. In the last 10 weeks, in fact, 1 lakh crore rupees is what we are learning so far. So now, as far as the impact is concerned, it is now visible in hard numbers. Loss to the government exchequer due to the excise duty reduction. Monthly loss that we are witnessing, as per the reports, is 14,000 crore rupees at this point in time. Current account deficit, that is CAD, if oil prices are at $75 to $80 per barrel, which were around this, in fact, a figure before the war started, then a CAD could go up to 1.5% is what we are learning so far. If oil prices are about 82 to 87 per barrel, CAD could go up to 2% is what we are learning. This is as per the current account deficit is in fact concerned. So if we look at the in fact numbers, these are also quite concerning. Let me go across to my colleague Ashesha, who's been tracking all the details. Ashesha, simplify this for us because many want to know, why is the Prime Minister suddenly talking about saving fuel?
Well, yes, this is because India imports nearly 80 to 85% of its crude oil requirements. So we rely heavily on imported oil and gas, and that is the reason we are seeing this kind of comments that have come in from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, remember, before the war started, oil prices in the global market were trading at about $65 or $70 per barrel. And after that, we've seen a sudden spike over the last 2 months after the 28th of February, with Brent now trading at about $105, $110 per barrel. In fact, at one point in time, Brent prices touched $120 per barrel. We've cooled off a tad bit from those levels, but despite that, we continue to trade above $100 per barrel. And that is a concern for countries like India, which rely heavily on imported crude. Now, remember, not just imported crude, but remember, we also import gold from countries globally. And that is the reason Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also said that we need to reduce buying gold at a time like this, because when we buy gold and crude oil from countries globally, our current account deficit weakens because we have to pay more foreign reserve that we have in the domestic market, which of course has an impact on the Indian economy. And that is the reason Prime Minister Modi has said not just to buy lesser fuel, but also to buy lesser gold, and that is likely to be a positive for Indian economy.
Absolutely, and government on its part has also defended the move, saying that measure has been taken to conserve the energy there as far as India is concerned. Thank you so much, Shesha, for getting us all those details.